our personal lives were impacted. You know, we drank too much, you know, out of control, blacked out. It was, you know, pretty clear that this is something that was a problem for him, and it would have been something that would have led to incarceration or worse. Going through this ourselves really opened up our eyes, and we saw the fact that, wow, you know, there's a real fragmentation of services out there. If you're in crisis, unless you have money, it's really almost impossible to connect the dots. We knew we were blessed with the fact that we had money. We felt for a very short period of time, let's give back. Let's help some people that are in crisis, that maybe just need a place where they can be conducive to their recovery, that's supportive. We'll hire someone to kind of manage people, connect them with services in the community, work with the treatment center, work with the clinician, work with the parole officer, whatever it is. You know, let's figure out a place where they can all live, have group meetings, and support each other through this process. So that was our idea. We felt that we needed to do more. Here we are, fast forward, A Safe Haven is now what we call the largest social and economic development model in our nation. I go to Washington, D.C. all the time. They confirm it for me. There's nobody else doing it the way we're doing it. What's different about our affordable housing is that we offer case management on site 24/7. So for example, if somebody relapses, it happens. We work with them side by side, plug them back into the services as needed. You know, let's think differently about how we approach this, because clearly, you know, the recidivism rate is really, really high with prison. And with our model, the recidivism rate drops dramatically.
This model, not only from a therapeutic standpoint, needs to be a training module for inner city programs to reach another level of sophistication. But at the same time, we've heard about how it fiscally handles itself and how we can transfer this as a training model for other agencies that seek funding as a measurement of what we want to see with our dollars.
We've been very successful in the last year by bringing in VA money, Department of Justice money, labor money, so on and so forth. So very, very exciting to see how quickly our model is resonating with the funding sources in Washington, D.C. The first thing that people want when they come here is just give me a job, I'm good. You just give me a job, I don't need no treatment, we don't let them do that. We're like, we're gonna take 3 months, 4 months, however length of time, and for the first time in your life, we're gonna focus on what it is that's gonna keep you clean and sober, in a job, in a sustainable way. We made sure we partner with companies, job training companies that do deliver the ultimate, which is an introduction for an interview for a job. We have job training in the culinary arts program. We partner with restaurants. We actually take another step with that. They do 6 weeks of classroom and on-the-job training, and then 3 weeks we put them on jobs with employers, potential employers. We pay that person stipend, that employer pays nothing. We try them out for free for 3 weeks, and if they like them, they hire them. But it's at no expense to the employer. We have a really, really high job placement rate. If you're here, you're motivated, you're working under a very structured program, no one's allowed to loiter, you're either volunteering, job training, going to school, or going to work. You can do any one of those things while you're here, but you've got to be utilizing your time very productively and with your own plan. We have 130 employees, more than half the people that work here came through our program, and we have classes to train people to get certified to become national recovery specialists, or CDAC, certified drug and alcohol counselors. So, when people are talking to them, as she mentioned, they've been through this situation themselves, and that creates a tremendous amount of credibility in our programs. 60% of the people that come here come with drug and alcohol problems. 85% leave with completing the program since long-term sobriety plans. 40% of the people that come here read between the 5th and 8th grade level. We provided almost 6,000 hours of education. We do GED training here. We do computer literacy skills, financial literacy skills, nutrition classes. We do a lot of different types of classes all the time. We had at this time, 81% job placement rate and a 91% retention rate. We have at this time 500 apartments. So the idea is, we're really, really showing the outcomes and the success rate. They worked over 338,000 hours collectively. They made over $3.2 million, and they paid over almost $500,000 in taxes. So they are really now not only off the system, but contributing back to society in a financial way.
At the time, I was being abused, physically, mentally. But one day, I was getting abused, and my dad had got sick. And I asked my husband, I said, I need to go see my dad. I said, he's sick and he's on his dying bed. He didn't have no compassion for me. But at that moment, a light went in my head. I said, you get out of here. When you get out, you don't come back. So I packed a bag, I called my sister, and I told her, please get me a plane ticket. And I got my little bag, on my identification. I kissed him, told him I'd call you when I get there. I got there and I never returned. It'd be a year in May. And I forgot to tell you, I wanted to die, really. I wanted my life to end because I felt that I would be better dead than living. I came here. When I walked in here, this young lady was at the desk. There was two of them at the desk, and I came there, I just broke down. She looked at me and she said, what's wrong? I said, I need help today. I go back out there, I might not make it back. I stayed in prayer, I met good people, I met my case manager. I started talking, started opening a little bit. But my self-esteem was so low. I still had very low self-esteem, and I really didn't trust nobody. My trust level was very low. And I felt that everybody was looking at me in a negative way, and I walk with my head down. Every time you see me, I walk like this. No smile, no nothing. But today, tell you, I walk with my head up today. I'm able to smile, and it's a true smile. They have learned me to know that I have abilities within myself, knowing that I am worthy. And through all of that, and being here, I love it so much because A Safe Haven is different, honest to God, from any program I've been into. It's just not like they see you, but they see you, they talk to you, and they feel you. And they want to see you do better. They want to see you make it, you know. And I love them. I thank God. I thank God for bringing me to this program. I want to be right here in Safe Haven. I want to be able to see people come in and look at them and say, you can make it. You know, you can do it. But whatever way God got me to go, and whatever way He got me to travel, I can do it today. I have a sense of well-being inside of me that is awesome. I'm so grateful today. Truly grateful.